Hi, I'm Douglas Wolk, the person who puts together the magical curated back issue section here at Books with Pictures in Portland, Oregon. In addition to our special $3 an issue section, there is a special $3 an issue section of comics that belong together in bundled sets. We have, for instance, right here, Spider-Man, The Early Weeks. This is a collection of 17 comics, all set in the first few weeks after Peter Parker got bitten by the radioactive spider. Some of them are reprints of comics from 1962, 1963. Some of them are much later additions to the story that flow seamlessly together with it from the 90s and from recent years. Really interesting, fun stuff, makes it all one big, lovely story, and if you know somebody who's really into Spider-Man, this is a thing for them. We also have here Elric, an adaptation of the first Michael Moorcock Elric book, with artwork by P. Craig Russell and Michael Gilbert. If you are a fan of interesting comics coloring, you want to get this. The coloring in this is beautiful. It doesn't really look like anything before it or after it. We have Osborn, Evil Incarcerated. This is a mini-series about one of Spider-Man's enemies. The really interesting thing about this is, if you're a Pretty Deadly fan, this is by the team of Kelly Sue DeConnick and Emma Rios long before they did Pretty Deadly together. It also has an extra backup story by Warren Ellis and Jamie McKelvey. Really fun, really creepy stuff. Over here, if you've been following Dawn of X, this is the original Fallen Angels series. Not the Fallen Angels series that is starting very soon. This is the one from 1987, which involves a bunch of New Mutants as well as the general atmosphere of the late 80s New York City demimonde. It's weird, it's hilarious, it has multiple mutant cyborg lobsters in it. I said that right, it's true. Fallen Angels. Spawn, Blood Feud. It's 1995. Alan Moore needs money. He makes this comic book. It's Alan Moore writing Spawn. It's a whole thing. Here's an X-Men comic you probably haven't seen before. Maybe you have. If you were going to Pizza Hut in the mid-90s, these comics were never sold in stores. This was a special X-Men miniseries that was only available through Pizza Hut. We got them all here. And another combination of a creator you might not expect with a familiar X-Men character. This is a Storm miniseries written by Warren Ellis back in the mid-90s with artwork by Terry Dobson. It was the 90s, so all the covers have metallic enhancements on them. We live in interesting times now. We lived in interesting times then. Special sets, Books with Pictures, Portland, Oregon, $3 an issue. Get yours.